see. There we go. Sorry, boys. Had a bit of a power outage today. Let me get the bonuses up before Francis gets here and bitches at me about not having the bonuses up. Let's see, we're doing 2013. Justin Fields is playing pretty good, man. Uh, 23, 21. Prism break. There we go. Bounty's up. All right. What's up, Spellman? I did. I did. I pressed that son. I pressed that fridge. Mm. I don't have a lot of definition because there's still a lot of fat there, but it's there. Good check down, but bad angle. No, it still works. It's just the doors have started rusting a little bit. No, it's the same. It's an identical model. I don't get fancy on refrigerators. The ice maker needs to work. It needs to have water and ice to the door, and it just needs to have room. I don't like. I don't like smart appliances. Honestly, I don't get them. I don't get. Everybody has a phone. F that fridge. I did. I hulked that thing up, and I had to take like 4 Advils. Getting it down was harder than getting it up. Heck, giggity. So when I got it on there, I tilted it back, put the lip on the tailgate, and just poof, rest of the way. So I didn't have to lift it. Eat slower. All right. I have to eat pretty slow, Dan. Oh, hey, what's up? I can barely hear you. I heard a little. It's on my end. All right. User volume 200%. It still might be on my end. Let me see. Overall volume. Say something. Yeah, it's good enough. I'll take Chris Knight out of my ear. Listen to Chris Knight, man. You know Chris Knight. He's good. Passed away today. No, Dick Butkus passed away. Ah, yeah, yeah. I used the wrong photo. Oh yeah, what'd you get for it, Ryan? Ain't bad. That's a little lower than I thought, but 21 grand's a good get. You gotta sell a lot of houses to do that, Francis. Oh, never mind. Damn, I need to start selling houses. Yeah, but Johns Creek. I already did that already. It's fine. Yeah, I like the younger. I like the pictures from cards. Yeah, yeah. Some damn people out there throwing those low ball offers, man. Screw those people. What platform you selling on? Yeah.
It's only 80.
Yeah. All right. Now I got Francis unmuted. Sorry, guys. I can never remember it
Very.
because I hear you just fine.
Yep. Yep.
Every time I do that, I'm like, Francis is going to stab me.
But I'm still not on your screen.
Well, we can fix that.
It would be cool if you did.
Yeah. I'm a little unmotivated today. I'm just going to be honest.
Okay. I'm sorry you're unmotivated.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What's going on,
Two
everybody?
no pays. Wow. Huh?
Saying what's going on, everybody. Hello.
That was Francis saying hello.
Yeah, I know what it's like to have no pays.
Does that happen with houses?
Oh no, not without lawyers getting involved, and they tend to straighten up when a lawyer gets involved.
Oh, but you do have financing fall through.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
That happened. That happens often.
I guess that's the equivalent.
Yeah, but that would happen before we get to the closing table.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just think if you got earnest money for sports card transactions.
I mean, it's good, but I mean, it just means let's say that Ryan Brown, who just got $21,000 for his, he'd get 21. He'd get what 1% of that, so it'd be $210. I'm
Oh
sorry.
wow.
Yeah, and then get the rest at the sale. No,
Yeah, $210 doesn't really do much. It would have to be like
nope.
10%.
Yeah. I mean, you can. I mean, okay, 10% would be $2,100. So
Yeah, 10% would do it.
yeah, I think in sports card, I think 10% would be better. But on average, the what is normally allowed, or I'm sorry, what is normally expected is 1%. But if people pay more, great. That just means that there's less that they have to pay at the closing table. It's fine.
Yeah. All right. Francis, you want to do us a favor and read through the bonuses real quick?
So, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a couple weeks, so please forgive me if I stutter all over the place. It's been a while. We have got double bounties. Means number one and number last on 23 Immaculate Baseball and 2013 Topps Chrome Baseball. That's good stuff. That's real good stuff. Single bounties. We have 5 left on the 1957 Topps Basketball. 2 on the pre-war hit random spots. The 2 of those. 5 left on the 1958 Topps Hockey set. 86 Fleer. 8 on the 86 Fleer or Jordan hit random. 14 on 56 Topps. 10 on 55 Topps. Then we have 2023 Prism, 2023 Luminance, which is misspelled, and 2021 Prism Fast Break. So we got all kinds of stuff going on tonight. Our 15 at 150 is as follows. First is a 1986 Fleer basketball set spot, some guy named Jordan. Uh, Number 2 is 1955 Topps baseball set spot. 1993. I'm sorry. No, number 3 is 1950 Bowman football. 4th is wheel spin. 5th is Breaksy. We're doing $250 squares, which is that piece of paper right in front of us. We haven't done this in a while, so we're bringing that back. $100 Monopoly spins, 1 per customer, and of course our unique participation bonus. Seconds wheel spin, thirds Breaksy, and then everybody else from 4th to whatever will get a low number that spot, as we always do.
Bears are
Thank you very much for letting me stutter through that and spit all over myself. Spellman, missed you too. Glad to be back.
He said every day. He's like, "Where's Tucky?"
I was actually in Kentucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went up to Louisville, Kentucky for a funeral for my uncle. He was 91 years old and got full military funeral. So it was a good time. Got to see a lot of family I hadn't seen in a while, so it was good.
Was this an important uncle to you?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Those are rough.
He was very important, but he was also he had deteriorated over the past couple of years, and in the last month or so, it went even further downhill. So
Yeah.
it was time. So
Yeah. Like me, man. Like I'm not scared of death. I'm scared of the things that come like in the 2 years before
yeah,
death.
yeah. Thank you, Donald. I appreciate it. So he was a good man. He was very well known. If anybody are from Kentucky, if you ever got insurance for home insurance, everybody, you probably dealt with him. He was the president of the insurance brokers in Kentucky for a long time. He knew everybody, and he knew everybody from every part of the state, from Paducah to Hazard. He knew somebody everywhere. It was just weird, but that's how he did his business, and so it was good.
Hazard, the
But
scene of a great Richard Marx song. That's the city, Hazard, Kentucky. He's talking about in the song.
don't think he's actually talking about Hazard, Kentucky.
Yeah, it's Hazard, Kentucky. That's what he wrote it about.
Did he really?
He said he's never been there.
Ain't nothing there.
He said he picked it out of a map.
Ain't nothing there.
The question I heard him ask, they asked if it was a Dukes of Hazard reference. He said absolutely not. But close. Hazard, Kentucky. I hear it's nice. Was the way he phrased it.
Yep. Yeah, but yeah. So it was good to see family again, and a lot of them can move on now. After
Yeah.
he passed, and finally, they can move on. So it's
Yeah.
good. So, what I miss here? What's going on here?
I mean, we did it on Monday. I don't even remember. Like, it's kind of a blur. Things are kind of a blur. We got a new podcast coming out. I'm gonna let a little bit of the beans spill. It is called The Lunch Crew. It's going to be a
Okay.
Thursday afternoon podcast.
Okay.
It's going to have two hosts. It's going to be Chris Gilmore and Leighton Sheldon.
Okay. Cool.
And but it's going to be different because what we're going to do is the theme is the business of collecting. So it's
Okay.
going to be one about balancing business with what you collect. But as we're talking about these singles, they're going to be put up for sale on the Vintage Break store. So you
Very
can come
cool.
in and you can actually own the card that we're talking about. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I don't think anyone else is doing it. But this is not the final logo by any means, but this is the mock logo that I came up with that we're using as a placeholder. I don't like that it repeats the word the.
Mm, I see what you say there. I see.
Yeah,
How would I fix that?
I don't know. Because you can't just say lunch crew business, the business of collecting. Or you can't say Uh, it just yeah, I think you just got to repeat it. There's no way around
Well,
it.
there are two ways to do this. Number one would be put an ampersand there, the lunch crew and the business of collecting, which makes your title really long, and I don't think that's cool.
All right.
Or B, you change the from the to VB lunch crew, the business of collecting.
I actually like that a lot, Francis. Lunch crew in orange. Yeah, when I had it that way, Dan, it threw off the feng shui.
Yep. Yep.
Like I know it sounds like you would want to stress it, but it makes it look a little awkward.
Correct. Change the to VB, and you have it. VB lunch crew, the business of collecting.
Yeah, I don't know that we're gonna do any guests on it, Brad, but if we do, I would want
It
this to
will
be
be you.
definitely I don't want this to be one where we pull in other quote unquote important people in the hobby. I want it to be one where we pull in collectors. Like there was a story today about a freaking influencer called shield bidding. And like, I don't want any part of a lot of these influencers. You know, I only want to deal with people that I know are honest.
That's
It's
correct.
a risk. I keep my circle small. Washington, thy name is mud. Yeah, Washington's not playing well right now. Like a buddy of
Washington
mine who's
getting
a
their
Bears
ass
fan,
beat.
says, "Where's this offense been?" I replied, "Oh, it's been at FedEx Field the whole time."
They're getting their asses beat.
It's been at FedEx Field. It's odd. Every opponent that comes in there seems to play really well.
Yep. I am tickled pink for that.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if we got anything going on here.
So Daniel Lynch hit the Hank Aaron in the 54 break. That's the Hank Aaron rookie.
That's awesome. How
Yeah,
happy was he about that?
that was a card he was specifically looking for too.
That's good. I bet you were happy about that.
No, I wasn't at all. Screw that guy.
I was
Daniel was
talking
happy
to
about
Daniel Lynch because I think Daniel Lynch is here, isn't he?
it. Yeah, he's here.
Yeah, yeah. I was talking to him. I wouldn't talk to you. Shit.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, Brad. Some of these influencers I like on a personal level. I like Jeff Wilson as a person a lot. I like some of their content. I don't want to hitch my wagon to somebody else's. I don't want to hitch my wagon to an influencer
Correct.
because I think that the very term, the very nature of hype is, and that's what influencers are. They're hype. I think the very
Exactly
nature of
right.
hype it has a real potential for misleading and fraud. Not that they're trying to be fraudsters, but I think it happens sometimes.
The problem that a lot of influencers now have is that there's no substance to what they're influencing.
Not at all.
Like like if I look at somebody like a Peter McKinnon, who is an influencer with
Who dat?
photography and videography and stuff like that. You know, he's got stuff that he's talking about and that are important to him and part things of his life that's going on
Okay.
and stuff like that matters. But you know, some of these other influencers, like I don't know, Jen Selter, like who has got probably the best butt in the world or something like. I don't know. I mean, there's no substance there.
Yeah.
They're all hat and no cattle, as they say in Texas.
All
You
fur
know,
coat and no trousers, as I say in Memphis.
Ex- yes, sir, exactly right. All fur coat, no trousers. Exactly right.
Which is no coincidence the way I roll on Friday nights. But but like think about like Logan Paul.
Mm-hmm.
All he does is hype stuff now.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy's really talented. He is.
Yep.
He's really talented.
Zero
Nearly everything he
substance.
picks up.
He does
Hmm?
zero substance.
Yeah, zero substance to what he chooses to do. However, his natural talent to do things and just things in general is very high.
Yeah.
You know, he showed that, and like, bro, you could be money if you just if you just thought beyond yourself and your immediate
Mhm.
bag.
Yep.
You know,
But he hasn't had to because he's making
well,
billions with a B. You know.
he gets caught up in things, right? Like this Prime
Yep.
thing. He wasn't satisfied to put his name behind a beverage, which, by the way, Logan Paul's name behind a beverage would have been gangbusters no matter how it turned out, as long as they tasted okay. But he had to
Mm-hmm.
make all these claims about medical stuff and hydration science that just had no shot at being true. It wasn't enough for him just to
Yep.
make a tasty beverage that kids love.
All hat, no cattle.
Yeah. And he saw crypto came out and immediately thought, oh, here's how I can make some money by getting over on people. What do you need that money for? You don't.
That's right.
Like, refund it all. Like, that guy's pulled two different crypto scams.
Mm-hmm. And made billions off of it, and hasn't been accountable for any of it.
Yeah, I don't know about billions, but he's made a shitload of money, more money than I can comprehend.
Yep.
Like he had Dink Doink, which didn't have a prayer. Dink Doink was so unmeasurably stupid. And then he had
Agreed.
that Crypto Zoo game, which game.
Yep.
Daniel, people are being nice to you because people love you, including me. I love you and I hate you. Shut the hell up.
Very well said.
Yeah. All right, who's going to get us started today? Note the bounties. Here, I hate it here. No. I have a KVM switch. It's on the fritz. And if you bump it, everything that plugged into that KVM goes out. Where do you think my
Oh man.
headset's plugged into?
Yep.
The KVM. Yeah. I have my headset, my keyboard, and mouse plugged into the KVM. That way, when I switch over to my laptop, I can just hit the button and move over there.
That worked out well for you.
It works out great if your KVM functions.
Correct.
So I'm gonna go to Dell.com and pick me on a KVM. Why Dell? Because Dell gives me credit. And KVMs are expensive. Well, not that expensive, but I may buy something else. Oh, let's see. I found something cool, and I want to share it with the people today. App.withmascot.com. Some of you have heard me talk about it on Facebook, but I want to share it with the people what it does.
What did you say it was?
Mascot.
Mascot.com?
Mascot. It's withmascot.com.
Okay.
So why don't you sell it with Mascot? So what it does is it easily integrates your inventory. I'm gonna have to pick up a slab that I haven't entered yet, which is gonna be tough to find. Yeah, I know I haven't entered this one yet because I'm not selling it because it's just a 9 and the prospect's got to break. It's Adrian Nito. Watch how easy this is. Normally, I would have to scan this and I would have to enter the details on an eBay search page, right?
Okay.
Watch this. Watch this. Small market team is definitely going to hurt Don, but Royce Lewis is special. He'll be fine. But I don't recommend long term hold because he is a little old and Minnesota. Old. He's 25. I'm sitting here talking about him like he's
Yep.
an old man. So we go here, enter manually, grade it, and all we do is we go 759999706, which is the serial number of this PSA slab. This works for PSA and SGC.
It's awesome.
We hit search. Watch what it does. Watch what it does. Zach, and it fills in all the attributes. All the attributes. Next, look what else it does. It pulls the image directly from PSA. You hit save. You go here. Now, they don't have market value on this. That's the one thing I do. They've got to fix that market value to where they show you the last comp. Some of them they will. Zach Nito draft PSA 9. I don't know why anybody would buy a Zach Nito right now. But the last one went for, oh, that's a refractor. God, these are so low. But I'll set my price. I'm gonna set my price at 30. I can even set my cost. I paid $10 for this card, but I also paid 17 to grade it. 27. You see, there's no profit in selling Zach Nito right now. So I'll put it at 40. But then you select it, sell selected, and watch this. eBay, My Slabs. Sometimes you do have to adjust the titles because there's a character link.
Draft was in there twice. Draft was in there 3 times actually.
Yeah, it is.
2022 Bowman draft, Chrome draft. Just
It would fit that my example is needs a lot of adjustments.
Chrome draft,
So here we go. Then we hit
draft
confirm
Pro,
listing,
Zach Nito auto, PSA 9. There we go.
and boom, they're on eBay and My Slabs. Yeah, Drew likes mascot too. Well, we both do because we're both friends with Ezra, who made this. And yeah, it's you can see it on My Slabs, and you can see it on eBay. No, it's a website. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I've been able to list like that's been my bottleneck is listing cards, right? This enables me to like I actually feel like a true professional now because of this. There's no fee for it. It's just you know, it's just there.
It's a good thing.
Yep. They will come out with a premium service. I don't know what it's gonna be, but like we'll burn that bridge when we get there. Five. That card cost me 20. Grading cost is 17. Yeah, it didn't work because I ignored a prompt. Oh well, put it on my slabs. Jackson Trio. Here, let's put this one up. Go. You can go minimum all. You can set minimum offers, and you can go auto accept on auto accept at 80. And it's gonna put it on eBay in my slabs. What'd he say? He better be talking good about me. I'll kick his narrow ass. Oh, Drew Herndon. Drew Herndon is the predecessor to Francis. I like Francis better though. No
I like
offense
Francis
to Drew,
too.
because Drew's my boy, but me and Francis go back
That we do.
longer than he's comfortable with.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
That's a joke. Oh, you got jokes? I'm so glad I didn't buy a ton of Zach Nito because I thought he was going to be great. And I didn't buy a lot of them, and now I know he's just not that good. Some players can look really good in the minors, but just aren't that good.
Happens a lot.
So you got to sell them before call up. That's the toughest call to make. Is to go. Is this a pre-call up, or is this a guy that I think is going to have major league success? It's the toughest call you can make.
And you'd have to really watch like every uh, minor league game in existence to really know that.
To really know, yeah, and you'd have to talk to other players to
Correct.
get their thing. But there is a
Correct.
stat you can watch of minor league hitters. Watch their walk to strikeout ratio.
That doesn't surprise me.
If they can put up a good OPS by putting up a good walk ratio, that means they're patient. Patient hitters are the ones that are successful in the majors. Francis, I thought I was going to have to call you today.
What happened?
I thought I was going to need help with that fridge.
Well, I'm surprised you didn't.
I probably should have. I'm going to be on the couch for a week. Nah, I'll just ask him. I go, yo, tell me you talking. You tell me you talking ish. What up? I love how people like they look at people in like vintage breaks that have moved on that are no longer with us, and they kind
Mm.
of treat the names like they're Voldemort.
Yeah,
It is perfectly okay to say the names of people who used to work here. There's really only one of them I really don't like. Now it's Ken. Mikey's all right, just as long as you understand what you're getting into with Mikey. Mikey's about Mikey.
I don't. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can understand that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's like yeah, I definitely understand the mentality because if you don't look out for yourself in life, no one's going to. And he doesn't do it to the point to where it's necessarily all that toxic, so it's fine. He was kind of behind the scenes. He and I clashed a lot. He thought he was my boss, and I knew he didn't matter. So he thought something, and I knew something. So
That always makes things a little different.
yeah. So I kind of leaned on it. Like I didn't get him. I didn't get him gone. He got himself gone.
Oh yeah,
But I didn't help him.
he didn't help himself.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's some people in this company I go to bat for. Matter of fact, everybody that's left, I'd go to bat for. I love everybody that works here now, and I have to say that our Kristen will shank me.
It's probably best that you don't let her shank you.
Yeah, she's probably pretty handy with a knife.
I would probably say so.
All right, so let's see if we can move something. You know what I haven't done in a while? I haven't done my text messages in a while.
Probably should do that.
Yeah, 'cause we've been on 46 minutes. I ain't done shit. We
You may
just
want
been
to kind of
talking
fix that.
ish.
May want to kind of fix that.
Yeah, but I probably hadn't been boring.
That's you're not wrong there.
Let's see. I gotta do something about my filing system at home because I'm tired of selling a card and having no clue where said card is. That's been a
Uh,
big problem for me.
I'm sure that is a big problem.
Yep. The hierarchy, there is no real hierarchy. There's Leighton, John, there's Leighton, well, okay, so there kind of is. There's Leighton, and then there's John, Sam, and me. And then there's everyone else. I don't count part timers, but if I did count part timers, Charlie would be right there with me. But really, we don't so much work on a hierarchy. No one bosses anyone around except for Leighton, being the owner.
It's
Like
kind of his money. He kind of gets to do that.
it is his money, so like it's spend Leighton's money, not spend Gilmore's money. So like we all just kind of work as a team and support each other where we can. We're a bunch of dirty commies. You heard it here first.
It doesn't surprise me.
I do have some cards, but cards are money, so Leighton has to buy the card from me for me to give it away. I really picked up my sales game because of freaking mascot, man. Let's see, sending all these texts. Ryan Wilbeck, why won't you love me? Reply to me, damn you. Miss Ryan Wilbeck. And Ryan Cass. And Jason Bartell. And Jason Neller. And Richard Carosella. And Rob Alt. Not David Melcher. Not David Melcher. And
That's
Matt
very
Townsend.
that's very rude of you.
I know he's probably watching. That's why I said it. So, guys, I'm going to go ahead and tell you about the Halloween bonus I'm going to run. I'm going to run a special bonus, and the only way to get in is if you text me a picture of you or your children's in a Halloween costume on trick or treating. That's going to be my Halloween bonus. Yeah, beyond Leighton, there's not an order. If you really want to get down to it, John is a senior because John has been with Just Collect since like 2002. So like uh with me, John, and Sam in a meeting, and if it's about it's weird because if it's about dollars, we would defer to John. If it's about cards, we would defer to me. If it's about procedure, we would defer to Sam. So it really depends on what you're talking about. Like I can overrule John or Sam on cards, but Sam can overrule me on bonuses. So it really depends on what we're talking about. My wife said $25, so what should I get in? Let me see, let me see, let me see. We don't want to get you in trouble. Legacy's 35. Get you a pack of Prism baseball. It's 20. Or a set break.
Set breaks are always good.
Yeah, set breaks are fine. Like I like the set breaks way more than the modern product. But you know. Let's see. Nothing's exactly $25 right now. That's funny. Cheat a little bit and get 54 Bowman football. Or one of my favorite sets of all time, 1955 Topps All American football. That set's such a heater. Yeah, dude, look at it. Look at this freaking Thorpe, man. That's just a badass card. We'll get something open.
It's early. It's not even 10 o'clock yet. So I mean, we'll get stuff open.
Yep. Got the Four Horsemen. Newt Rockney. Red Grange. This Thorpe, they gave it a 3.5. I call bullshit on that. Beautiful card of really an underrated athlete. Can you Todd Malinowski $25?
Yep.
It might have. I'm not really celebrating black football. Football products have been really rough for us, and they're going to be rough because of what Fanatics is doing right now with football. They're kind of screwing with it. Yeah, not now, not now. When Halloween, that's going to be my trick or treat bonus when we run our trick or treat. Similar to what we did with the sunglasses. I don't think you were on for that, Francis, but I had some sunglasses on when I went live and says, "Oh yeah, $10." Anybody texted me a pic of them wearing shades.
That's a good thing. Lots of bounties going out tonight. If you see them all on the left-hand side right there, we have double bounties. That means you're getting a bounty on first and last spot for 2023 Immaculate and 2013 Topps Chrome Baseball. Single bounties and all of those set breaks you see right there, including the pre-wars. We also have a 2023 Prism Baseball, 2023 Luminance Football, and 2021 Prism Fast Break. Bounty is on all of that tonight. We also have the $250 squares, which we brought back for the first time in a while. And we have the $100 Monopoly wheel spins. Monopoly rolls, Monopoly whatevers. Monopolies.
Yeah.
Yes, it is mascot.com.
It's no, it's not mascot.com. It's with mascot.
With mascot. I'm so sorry.
With mascot. Huh. Let's see. I listed something wrong, so I got to fix it.
Damn it, Gilmore. Quit making mistakes.
Daniel Lynch, $25.
Oops, wrong button. Taken care of.
Nice. Nice. Let's see what I can do here. To Rob, Panini beat the. They did beat the NFLPA, but the problem is not the NFLPA. The problem is Fanatics having autograph contracts with the big performer. Right now, the big performer is CJ Stroud. As surprised as I am about that, he's the big performer. And you can't get CJ Stroud autographs in Panini products. You can't get Bryce Young autographs in Panini products. You can't get Will Levis in Panini products.
Anthony Richardson.
You can get Richardson. They do have Richardson.
Well, okay.
They have Richardson and Bijan Robinson, who Bijan's probably going to be the offensive rookie of the year, but running back.
Legit. That boy is legit.
Oh yeah, boy's good. He's good.
It is the only fun thing about watching Falcons football right now.
Damn sure ain't quarterback play.
Well, their offensive line has sucked so bad.
When are they ever going to have a good one?
Well, they've got the best right tackle in the league with Lindstrom. Is right tackle, right guard? I think he's guard. But they re-signed McGarity, which was a mistake, even though they got him on the cheap. They've got this new Bergeron kid who's a rookie and supposed to be good, but he's a rookie. You got Jake Matthews, who has never missed a game and he's good, but he's not great.
He used to be
Even though
great.
yeah. And then you have whoever it is on the that's your center that's undersized.
Yeah.
And with the offense that he's trying to run, you can't have an undersized center because they're just gonna eat your lunch, and that's exactly what's been happening. I mean, 8 freaking sacks in the game 2 weeks ago. Are you kidding me? 8 freaking sacks.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm a little salty about that.
Oh,
Although
that's why he resigned?
who resigned?
Billy Epler.
Okay, yeah, yeah, because the guy somebody was deemed to take over baseball operations.
Well, I mean, I heard he resigned. Dan said it's because of an investigation. And I heard he resigned. I go, yeah, he should probably have been fired
Yeah, I agree.
for putting the product that the Mets put on on the field this year. And I'm like, I'm sure you'd agree as a Mets fan that he didn't meet expectations. Bradley Ulrich, $25, and it was so bad that I don't see any point with continuing with him as the in that position.
I
Like,
agree.
I say fire all of them. I would torch a franchise for that because it's
I
a
would
collapse last year and a crumble this year.
absolutely. I would. I would trade that shit and prospect the hell out of my farm system.
It's not a bad farm system. It's not a bad roster either.
Nope.
It's just, well, it wasn't a bad roster. They bet on old pitchers and that never works.
Nope.
You can't bet on old pitching, even though like Scherzer and DeGrom are very talented. They're
Yep.
also very fragile.
Correct.
And you made the decision to sink $80 million into two fragile pieces.
Yep.
You can't win with that, and that's a GM decision. Like I don't blame Buck Showalter. Matter of fact, I think Buck Showalter is a fine manager. You want guys on the injured list because you can only send them down to the minors to make roster spots so much. It's called options. So
Correct.
if you send a veteran down to the minors, every team has the option of claiming them. But oh, I'm hurt. They go on the injured list, not the minors, and not through
Correct.
options.
That's correct. They can be picked up by anybody.
It's why Mike Soroka cannot be optioned again.
Yep.
He's out.
Yep.
Now Justin Fields might actually be good.
Well, if they get the offensive line in front of him with their heads out of their butts, I'm sure that he'd be okay one of these days. But he's got a long way to go for that.
I think he's okay with a maybe below, not a bad offensive line, but a below average offensive line because of his mobility.
Yep.
He's just got to learn the speed of the game outside the pocket because he's going to live Patrick Mahomes style. He doesn't have Patrick Mahomes talent,
Nope.
but he's going to have to. He's going to live outside the pocket. Who's that on the turf?
I don't know. I'm watching the Western game.
Yeah, which is funny because at Ohio State he just stood in the pocket. He could run. Everybody knew he could run, but
Yeah. Well,
unless it, hmm?
you also had those big behemoths in front of you at Ohio State.
Yeah,
You could stand in the pocket and not get hit.
yeah, he actually squirmed more at Georgia than he did at Ohio State.
Yep.
Because Alabama and back then LSU would come at you. Like I don't know how LSU went from one of the best defense I've ever seen to hardly even playing defense.
New coach.
That's what I'm saying. Ed Orgeron is gone.
Yep.
They never should have let go of Ed Orgeron. Such a mistake.
Well, they had to,
No,
or they think they had to.
they thought they had to, and they didn't. They could have just stayed the course.
Yep.
All right, 8-9 for Todd Malinowski. Boom, Todd.
There we go.
I don't know how you did it, but you just picked an amazing square. Give Todd $150 break credit
I can do that. Can I have some of that too?
and a 54 Bowman football. 54, yeah, Bowman football. Good job, Todd. The squares are loaded, by the way. I was in full spend Leighton's money mode when I made these squares. Where are we at on the ceiling? Let's see. We are.
Got you taken care of there, Todd.
All right. It's. Oh God, it's close. Like it's. I think we can hit it. Like it's not impossible to hit this. Remember, break credit counts, but that's how many spots we got left in it. 3,816. One spot, $1.
So we do $3,800. We hit the 10K.
Yep. He got 856s. So the 56 is bountied, and that's we've got 6 left in the bounty. What's up, Melch? I hate these Thursday night games because the Prime Video service is so sketchy.
Yeah, it is. It's
Like
it's it's very very weird. Hey,
I'm running on.
try
Go
watching it on the. Are you watching on the Prime side? Or are you trying to watch it on the Fire TV side?
No, I'm watching it on Prime,
Try it on the Fire TV side.
but like I have gigabit fiber,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm getting pixelated artifacts.
Yep. Yeah. I tell you what, that Fire Stick for me has been game changer.
Yep.
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 I went and downloaded another app called Film Plus, I think is what we call, and I can basically it's Netflix. I can stream whatever I want whenever I want, and as long as there's a stream for it, as long as there's a torrent for it, I can watch it.
Really?
And yep, like I've got like 120 movies or something like that in my queue, and I can click on one. If it doesn't have a torrent, I can't watch it. But there'll be some that will have like 28 streams and there'll be like two 4K streams and like 1080 streams and some 720 streams and some standard streams and all that. And you can literally pick one and watch it. And if one buffer's too much for you, unclick it, go to the next one.
What
It works.
what platform is that app on?
It's called the app is called Film Plus.
Is it on the Roku? Is it on
No,
Amazon?
it's through downloader.
Okay. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna need the details. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's bootleg.
Yeah. If you go on if you go online and look Film Plus and it's not spelled plus, it's the actual sign plus for Fire Stick, it'll give you the instructions.
Okay.
It's the way that I've gotten around the Prime TV
Yeah.
movies, which is absolutely awful.
Yeah. So Jeff, a torrent is a way of it's a decentralized hosting system
Correct.
for media and other large files. What they do is you have peer-to-peer seeds running. So you have all these people that say, "Hey, I have this file. This is this validated file." Then there's a hash torrent file, a .tor file that has the instruction sets of how to line up the data from those sites or from those files. Then you have the downloader on the other end who accesses the TOR file, the torrent file. That torrent file segments the download through all of these of all of these hosts
Correct.
and can create a stream of all the hosts pushing that file and combine the file at the source and bring it to the user's computer in one thing. It saves you from the upload restrictions on servers. Like a
Yes,
server can only serve you a file so fast. But if you're downloading one file from 20 hosts, you'll get it faster. It is legal in and of itself. The question is the replication of what you're downloading legal?
correct.
Like, no, the technology is not illegal, but you can violate copyright with it. Absolutely. Granted, they typically it's really hard to enforce because you got like 100 people hosting a file. Like they did try to bust some people with in the Napster days, but I've never seen them do it in the modern era. They might. There's always that risk. I try to pay for most content these days. If I enjoy it, I'll pay for it. But like some of it gets ridiculous. Like AEW puts all their stuff out there on individual $50 pay-per-views, and screw that noise. I'll just not watch it. Or LimeWire, Kazaa, Napster, yeah, all that. Huh, Daniel, I think you're crazy. Yeah. Who else is gonna get in with us? It's fun. You can do it. You can get in. It is time to get in. Todd Malinowski took 2 squares off the board. Where are your squares? Where are your squares? Todd's sitting there with squares, and you ain't got no squares. You got to keep up with the Todds. Peer pressure. All right. Well, all right then. Bradley Aldrich is going to take 18. Here we go, Brad. $25 break credit, Brad. But more importantly, you took down some of those squares.
Ah,
Ah.
you miss me,
Yeah, I did miss you.
liar. What I miss? What I miss? What I miss?
Did you see? Bradley Ulrich got in, so you can give him $25 for his square. The new product came out today.
Which one?
Well, it didn't come out. It came up for sale today. Is
Oh, the Bob Ross.
Tops X Bob Ross. We got. I got shut out on the. Um, there's 10 left in that 150. I got shut out on the hobby boxes. But I did get 20 of the pretty little box the pretty little boxes, and I think those are better anyway. And we're gonna have them available on Vintage Breaks. They're gonna be like it's gonna be like $75 for a personal, but it's gonna be a while before we have it.
Yep. 10 left at the 150, y'all.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Barry and Levon.
Eh, very Sagittarius. So when I went to get that fridge, I didn't go knowing I was gonna buy a refrigerator. Like I was looking, but they had a model and it had $900 on it. And I jokingly said keep in mind, this is a kind of a ratty used appliance store, right?
Yep.
It was a floor model that had never been used, and plugged it up, made sure it worked. This is really nice. I'll give you $400 for it. And he went sold. So crap. Now I've got to carry this thing home. I don't even have my tie straps with me. I have one tie strap, and I had to improvise on it.
That's really funny.
Oh yeah, you got into if you got into that. Let's see, Brad. Let's see what you got into. It's totally doable. Everything's doable, right? Just a question how much money. I bought it from La Hacienda over in the really Mexican part of Lawrenceville. And if you know anything about Lawrenceville, you know it gets Mexican fast.
It goes from Mexican to Mexican.
It is very Hispanic. Well, he said sold punto. I'm like, what? He didn't
Joke's
say
on
punto.
you,
He didn't say punto, but I heard punto.
fucker. He had that type of accent in his voice when he said sold.
Yeah. And like I had this thing, I don't pay big money for appliances. Washers, dryers, refrigerators, all that stuff. I have basic, and I'm always just going to have basic. I don't care if I'm a billionaire. The newfangled stuff does not last as long, and it's 5 times more expensive, and the features it has, I don't want. I don't want a refrigerator with an LED TV in it.
Nope. 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 Nope.
I don't want things connecting to the internet in my house. No, actually, Mel, that was the thing that they had no one to help me load it at all. Like the guy that sold it to me was an elderly gentleman. I don't even know that he actually worked there, but he took my payment just fine.
And, and he let you take it out.
Yeah. I'm gonna get the cops knocking on my door. You know you stole that, right? Oh yeah, I got a great deal. No, you actually stole it.
Well, they gave it to me. He
Yeah,
said okay.
I have an invoice and a receipt.
Therefore, I didn't steal it. Therefore, I am okay. Arrest them.
Why is this arrest them? Why is this Buffalo, Miami?
Is the game that bad they had to switch it over to a game from last week?
There we go. Now Thursday night football. Well, I just had to try the Thursday night football feed. Oh, it's crystal clear on the Fire Stick.
See, told you.
Oh, Sam Howell. Sam, I don't know what you do there, Sam. You just take a sack there. You just eat it. You literally put some salt and pepper on the ball and go to town.
Yep. One of those things. Sam Howell had one good week, and people started buying into him, and then shit the bed 2 weeks in a row.
Bro. I think he's good. I don't think he's great. I've got him around a half of Brock Purdy.
Did we
I
get
got
both?
him above Ritter though.
Did, got two from Bradley Aldrich. Did we get him taken care of already?
Yeah, he got his square.
He just did one about 10 seconds ago.
Yeah. The that's a smaller purchase. It doesn't really qualify for the 150 or.
I just okay. I just wanted to make sure that we got.
Yep.
But he went in on that 70 tops basketball,
Mm-hmm.
and you already got the rest of it. Got 70 tops basketball, 55 and 56.
Do I have that bounties?
Um, the 55 and 56 you do have bountied actually. Right behind, it's right underneath 86 Fleer Jordan.
Oh, I was talking about the 70.
Oh no,
So he got into 55. Yeah, I've already counted the 56 down.
yep.
55 he brought down to 9. Great.
We'll get that figured out.
Yep. Brad, I'm so mad right now, man. I have tickets for Sunday night. Isbell at Veterans in Chattanooga, and I can't go. I have 4 tickets.
What do you mean you can't go?
I'll be here working. Sam and John can't do it, and Charlie can't do it. So my ass will be here. I can't not think about it.
Was that the one that we got tickets for?
No, that's truckers.
That's right. Okay, yeah, yeah, that's right.
But if you want these, I got nothing.
I don't have anybody to take. Only person
Huh?
I take would be you.
Wait, Becky's in Nashville.
Oh no, she's actually up in Louisville this week packing.
Oh, okay.
Yep, she's packing in because she's moving down here.
Okay. Well,
Yep,
get
we
yourself on like Tinder and go like, "Hey, baby, you want to go to Jason Isbell concert?" And they'll go, "Who the hell's Jason Isbell?"
and
And I scroll
that
down.
means no. It means I will not take you.
Are you on a mobile phone, Brian? Or are you on a computer? Update on the ceiling bonus, 3,472 left. I encourage multiple purchases. Let's get this done. If you're on a phone, I think you can just go to next page.
Yeah, there should be an arrow that points to the next page at the bottom of the page once you scroll through everything.
Yeah, I'm pulling it up on my phone just so I can.
Yep, Chattanooga from where I live is literally like 90 minutes at best. I mean, at worst.
That's close. That's really close because it's
Mm-hmm.
an hour for me to just to get to where you are.
Mm-hmm.
You see these like where it says 2?
Yep, hit that 2 button.
Scroll back down. This is all going to change really soon, by the way. You hit 3, and it just keeps going if you're sorting low to high. The best way to do it, though, is just to search. Just use the search.
Can you search by price?
No, you can't.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know any site that really lets you search by price.
I want to pay this amount. What can I get?
But our website's not the greatest. And it could be if you're looking at VB South, that inventory is not updated right now, so I may not even have what you're looking for. But here's Prism Baseball. It's 20 a pack.
Oh well. Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Mom. Here's 76 Tops Hockey. I have a pack of it I can do.
You get any WWE in?
No, actually, we that's one thing you did miss. We ripped through like 10 packs of 85.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We pulled a super sweet Hulk Hogan sticker that might 10 for Chef.
Oh,
And
probably $500.
he pulled a green background Hogan that it's probably gonna like 7 or 6, but
That's
like
nice.
still a sweet card.
Jess Spellman, I lost my virginity in Cleveland, kind of. So he was a Lee University or a Lee College guy at weren't you Spellman?
Got him some of that Methodist booty.
Methodist booty.
They're Methodist, right? I think they're Methodist.
I think they're Methodist, yeah. Lee College. Yes, sir. All right. Let's see if we got anything else going on here. Bradley Aldrich was last one. Still the last one. Cool.
When DMX said, "Y'all gonna make me lose my mind," he was probably at work.
Oh yes. That song absolutely was made about work.
What, Francis? Play a little game. Since the start of the season, what NFL quarterback has seen the highest percentage spike in his collectibles?
Highest percentage spike in his collectibles.
Yep.
Is so are we excluding CJ Stroud?
Well, you have to exclude all rookies because they don't have a floor. They don't have a history.
That's a good question. Let me see here. Who's looked the best? It wouldn't be Patrick Mahomes. He was high. Um,
Patrick Mahomes is down 3.11%.
see here. I've got the hiccups. Excuse me.
This is people betting with their wallets.
Not Dak Prescott, is it?
Dak Prescott is slightly up at plus 1.76%. Really not enough of a move to
No.
speak of.
Well, no, I say it can't be him because I mean his defense is carrying him on that one. That defense, by the way, holy God, that ain't fair. Let's see
There are
here.
only 7 quarterbacks who have positive, a substantially positive rating here.
It, you know who I think it is? I
Who?
honestly think it's Tua Tagovailoa. Tagovailoa.
Tua is 6th.
Really?
Shocks the hell out of me. It just shows that people don't trust his health.
I would have picked him over Lamar Jackson.
Oh, my chat's not working.
What do we do about Mr. Cuffman there?
Um,
I'm not sure what we do.
hit the link, Cuffman.
Yep. Would be is it? I hope it's not Jalen Hurts because he's on that Philadelphia team and I hate them.
Jalen Hurts is negative 9.39%. That makes no sense. Brock Purdy is one of the big positives. He's just above Tua Tagovailoa at 27.76%.
Then who am I missing then? Josh Dobbs?
You could have 20 guesses and not hit this. Shocks the
Okay.
hell out of me. It's Jared Goff.
Really?
Get this, 103.54%. Double Jared Goff balls. Now Danny
I mean,
Dimes is in the trash bag. Second is Zach Wilson.
and he's garbage.
I mean, Zach Wilson is not garbage. He's not. He's not. He's not ready. But he's not garbage. He's just not ready. Third is Derek freaking Carr. When are people ever going to learn? Derek Carr is never going to happen. These people,
He,
every start of the season, they try to make Derek Carr happen. Derek Carr is never going to happen because he's got Vegas Dave filth all over him. Then number 4 is another guy that's never going to happen. Ryan Tannehill.
nope.
Never going to happen.
Sunday night is my favorite game of the year. It's the Cowboys versus the 49ers.
Oh yeah.
And I'm a diehard Cowboys fan, have been most of my life. Everybody knows that. But the road through the NFC goes through San Francisco. I want them to beat the unholy crimson shit out of each other for 60 minutes. I want old school 90s football, you know?
Yeah. Do
I
they
want to
play that style?
They don't. The defense is the Dallas defense is very much like that.
Yeah.
But I want to see them in the old double star uniforms. I want to see them in the old 49ers uniforms. And I just want to see them just beat the shit out of each other.
Yeah, I don't start really watching the NFL in earnest until baseball's over.
Yeah. Yeah. Well.
Especially when my Braves are playing or my
Yeah.
Braves are
Well,
in.
baseball was over for me in Spellman too early.
I'm sorry, man. It was rough.
Well, they just it shows you the difference in talent that they had versus other teams.
Yeah.
I mean, they ended up going 9 games above what they were expected to, and they were still like 5 games above 500. So I'm super proud of that. I mean, I told you from day one if they went 81-81, I'd be happy, and they went 5 games over. So I'm super happy about that. But that run at the very end, September, killed them.
I mean, they got a little unlucky drawing the Braves in that late. Like,
Why did it have to be Dansby? Why did it have to be Dansby?
yeah,
I,
like,
I, I still got some of those picks I need to go through and edit too. Found a couple more that I liked. Let's see if I can.
yeah. You could have drawn like the Nationals and been just fine. You could have drawn the freaking Cardinals and been just fine. Like it should have been the Cardinals. The last month should be you fighting in your division.
I agree. I agree.
Like that's one thing I want to see happen in the schedules. I want, as much as possible, I want interdivisional matchups in that last month.
That's what I want to. I like the divisional stuff a lot better than I like the interleague and stuff like that. Yeah, the
Yeah.
problem, Spellman, is that it wasn't just Dansby and Bellinger. Justin Steele had some problems, which probably is not going. It was probably going to get him out of the Heisman, the Cy Young, which really breaks my heart because he was so good for so long and then had 2 bad starts back to back.
No one
But
else really stepped up though.
well, yeah, they're still good. They're sucking Blake Snell's cock. So I mean, they always have been.
Yeah.
But the big problem that we had was Christopher Morel and PCA and Candelario and a couple of others like that. All the real young guys, all trying to play hero ball all at the same time, and it just didn't work. PCA tried to do too much, and that's just from him just being super green.
Yeah. It's like you're a rookie, bro. Chill.
Yeah, that dude has zero chill. he was chasing balls into the infield at 100 miles an hour from center field. I'm like, dude, you need to calm that shit down. You're gonna hurt somebody, mainly you. You know?
Well, I mean, the new game is built uh, way more athletic than the old game is. Like
Oh
the
yeah,
old John
oh yeah.
Crook, I'm not an athlete, baby. Well, lady, I'm a ball player.
That's
That's
right. Yeah,
gone. That's
that's
over.
right. That's right.
Like if you can't run, you don't get looks right now, with some exceptions from people who just have extremely good ball to bat, skills.
That's correct.
I think if Vogelbach is trying to get drafted now, right now he doesn't get drafted.
Probably not.
And they're going to miss out on some Matt Olsons, but what is what it is. Although, do you know who do you think had an average sprint speed, had a higher average sprint speed in 2023? Ronald Acuna or Austin Riley?
Well, I mean, you would think it would be Ronald Acuna.
It's not. It's Riley.
Yeah, yeah. The way you frame that question answers it for me. You know.
Yeah, but it's not because of overall speed. Everybody knows Ronald Acuna is faster than Austin Riley. Austin Riley is one of those guys that once he gets moving, he is
Yep.
flying.
Yep.
But
The
Ronald
thing
Acuna
with
is
Austin
flying.
Riley, he's got the best second step.
Well,
Like he comes out flying.
he's such a big boy that momentum just goes.
Yep.
But Ronald Acuna is flying in the blink of an eye.
Correct.
And Ronald Acuna was also trying not to re-injure himself. So sometimes he took it easy, you know. Like he was instructed to take it easy when he could. So like some fans got on Ronald Acuna for not running stuff out this year. I'm like, no, that's dumb. That's dumb.
No,
This is the plan.
and he got more of that. At the beginning of the year when he was still a little. We were still concerned whether or not he was going to be able to make it the full season.
Yeah. Like you didn't see Ronald Acuna stealing. You didn't see Austin Riley stealing 70 bases. You saw Ronald Acuna steal 70 bases.
Yep. Yeah, I'm going through some of these photos now, see if I can find one that I can send you. But I sent you the three of the steel. I tried to get a good one of the of him celebrating, and I didn't get a good one of that.
So who do you think led the league in sprint speed in 2023?
Sprint speed, Mookie Betts probably.
Not even top page.
Okay, well
It's a tie. Ellie De La Cruz
that dude's
and
fast.
Bobby Witt.
That dude's fast. Well, Bobby went 40-30.
Yeah, he did. No, he didn't go 40 stolen, but
I'm, I'm sorry,
30,
30-40.
30, 40. Yeah, 30,
Sorry.
40. Yeah.
Yeah.
Third by only 1/10 of a foot per second is Texas's Bubba Thompson, who no one knows. He's a rookie. No one knows who that guy is. Darian Blanco, who's very fast. When I'm looking at these stats, auxiliary stats, I really don't look at non-stars. Because it's irrelevant what Bubba Thompson did with 24 competitive runs in like 50 games. That's irrelevant.
Correct.
I want to know what frontline starters are the fastest. Because if you can't hit your position, you can't get on the field anyway, so it doesn't matter.
That's
As,
correct.
as far as everyday players, here's who it is: Ellie De La Cruz, Bobby Witt, Trey Turner, Jordan Lawler. Well, I can't even count Jordan Lawler. He didn't play long enough. Corbin Carroll. To me, those are the five: De La Cruz, Bobby Witt, Trey Turner, Corbin Carroll, and I'm missing one. Let's go ahead and throw in Julio Rodriguez. We would be putting Ronald Acuna in here, except for Ronald Acuna by design was taking plays off, taking runs off. So he's not going to fare well on this list because it really brings your average down. And this is the question of averages, the average, not peak. Names on this list that surprise me. Uh, G1 Bay, Pittsburgh, running at near 30. That surprises me. He's not really known as a blazing speedster, but there he is. There he is, above Julio Rodriguez.
It's strange to hear that name faster than Julio Rodriguez.
Yeah. Let's see. Jaron Duran, Evan Carter surprised me. Evan Carter is a rookie similar to Jordan Lawler. Didn't see a whole lot of playing time, but that really surprises me. Very good prospect, by the way, Evan Carter. Byron Buxton, how did he stay on the field long enough? Oh, let's sort it by competitive runs. Oh, the 1 and 2 in competitive runs is really interesting. Two players I really like a lot. Stephen Kwan, who's one of my favorites. Nico Horner.
Dude's good.
Xander Bogaerts, that's a shock because Xander Bogaerts has been a statue. And Ronald Acuna. Bolts. These are just out and out sprints. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, no. Here's the stat we need to look at bolts. A bolt is just a quick sprint. The sprint speed, quick sprints. Number 1, Bobby Witt Jr. Number 2, Corbin Carroll. Number
Mm-hmm.
3, Trey Turner. 4, Ellie De La Cruz. 5, J Rod. Estrella Ruiz, you can kind of throw him out. G1 Bay, Brenton Doyle, Jake McCarthy, Jeremy Pena. Yeah. Then it kind of goes down to who gives a shits from there. Running stats are always fun. You know who the lowest sprint speed is?
Vogelbach.
No, Miguel Cabrera.
Is there a negative sprint speed? He may have that.
Miguel Cabrera was just hitting balls and standing there.
Yep. I don't have to run. I'm Miggy.
Jesus Aguilar is technically lower, but didn't play a lot. Sandy Leon is technically lower, but didn't play a lot. It's Miggy and Yasmani Grandal kind of tied. But Miggy was funnier, so I went with Miggy. How this isn't Alejandro Kirk, I don't know. That guy has like little stubby legs.
He looks like Ron Say.
Yeah. Daniel Vogelbach is the 9th lowest.
Yeah, but that is peak physical male form there.
You may not like it.
He is peak physical form.
You may not like it, but it's true. Okay, let's find an all-star in this. Who is the slowest? Oh, this is no surprise. The slowest perennial all-star on this list is Salvi Perez.
He's a big dude.
The slowest non-catcher perennial all-star is Anthony Rizzo in there. Anthony Rizzo.
That dude ain't fast.
Nelson Cruz.
Really? Well, he's been around a while.
He's
so
42.
I was gonna say, yeah. He's got gray hair like me. So
Slowest non-catcher first base or DH. Kyle Schwarber.
it doesn't matter. He either hits a home run or strikes out, so it doesn't matter.
Kyle
He
Schwarber.
didn't do it. He doesn't do anything else.
2 Cubs on this list.
He's not a Cub anymore.
Well, I mean, you think Kyle Schwarber, you think Cubs, but just think if they were still on the Cubs, the base they call them the Chicago base cloggers.
The base cloggers, yeah.
Yeah.
I wish he was still on the Cubs. I wish we had both him and
Well,
Rizzo.
you know
But
who had the exact same sprint speed as Kyle Schwarber? You're not gonna like this.
who's that?
Matt Mervis.
Ugh.
The future.
Yeah, well, you're not wrong. Matt Mervis is definitely yep, just yep.
Yep. Cole Calhoun being this low surprised me. He's always been pretty fast. Willie Calhoun is surprising. Michael Brantley being this low surprises me. Like they're catcher bad. Nolan Arenado injury year, so yeah, he 25, so he kind of took it slow. These stats are fun to look at. It kind of paints a picture of what the player was going through this season that caused that. Jordan Alvarez, I hear you, big boy. 26 miles, 26 feet per second. That's flying for a guy Jordan's size.
Yep, he is what they call not small.
Tied with Pete Alonso, Rafael Devers, and Josh Bell. And Matt Olson. Matt Olson, after getting thrown out at home one day, says, "I don't know who told you I was fast, but they lied to you."
This was not the right idea.
Nope. It's like blame Wash. He sent me. He didn't say that, but we were all thinking it.
Yep.
O'Neal Cruz. It's funny seeing him so low, but like he didn't really play that much before the injury. O'Neal Cruz can really fly too. Ooh, this is surprising. A 32-year-old JT Realmuto at 28.7. He is the fastest catcher on this list.
That's pretty fast for a catcher.
Yeah, he's the fastest catcher on this list. Catcher speed does not apply here.
It's like saying you're the tallest pygmy.
Yeah. Actually, he's right there among some other guys who you consider to be fast. Hey, did you put Ted Halston $25 free credit in?
Not yet, not yet. You didn't tell me to.
I'm sorry, I forgot.
Yep. I got sent you a picture of Ronnie's at bat.
Nice.
Actually, I sent you two of them. One of them has Pilar on the base, and one focuses in on Ronnie.
Watch is just like dead ass.
Yep.
Are we playing cover all? I don't know what that means. How could I forget? Because I'm a moron, Ted.
Brian Cuffman, thank you very much for getting into the participation bonus today.
There we go, Cuff Daddy. I like that purchase, Brian. You got in a lot of stuff.
Let's see here. Go back into my photos here and see if I can find any others. I've really tried to get when I went to the game on Wednesday last week. I really tried to get. I wanted to get Ronnie Steele's, and I got the one that mattered. I don't think I got the other one.
Yeah, I really wanted to go to that game.
I really wanted you to go to that game.
Yeah, but I'd committed to that Morgan Wade concert with Keith a while back.
How was it?
It was good. Braves game would have been better, but it was good.
Hmm?
She's legit though. She really is legit. What's up, Al? Any unique cards in England? So England's vintage is very different than our vintage. Uh, they'll kind of focus on advertising panel cards, like tobacco cards, but they're not even like really tobacco cards. Like I went into a sports card store in Liverpool, and it was all like vintage advertising products instead of like sports cards. Mainly boxing and early soccer. Francis, something wrong with your camera?
Um, Fascinating. Please hold.
Yeah,
Okay.
nice. They do have the occasional sports card stores there. Most of them are online only though. Here's where I went. This is a little better. London Sports Cards.
There we go. Should be back online now.
Why didn't this have anything about their retail store here? They do have a retail storefront. But I mean, what you're going to find is that they're pretty much put into other places. Like it's not uncommon there. Like you'll go into a comic book store that'll have sports cards, or like Forbidden Planet also carries sports cards. They're a London chain. Really, the main like hobby stores, and this is all hobby stores that you see in the UK, and this was real surprising. Well, it shouldn't have been surprising for me, but it was. Is Warhammer 40K stores? They're freaking everywhere. In Wales, they have like occultist bookstores that only carry occultist stuff. It's real funny.
That, that doesn't surprise me.
But like the rest of the rest of the island is very religious. In Wales, I guess they're religious too. It's just that it's what they do. Like it's like the rest of London kind of frowns on it because they're the Church of England. But in Wales, it's like, oh yeah, we do this little crazy thing with Satan every now and then. It's fine. Okay.
You're welcome to try that.
Yeah, yeah. And when like when like Londoners talk about the occult in Wales, oh, it's just a thing they do. It's fine. It's fun. But here they'd be like, oh, stamp out the devil worshiper. Man, I really feel bad for Sam Howell.
Is he getting his ass beat again?
He's getting his just shit kicked in. It was funny because like 2 plays in a row, he's gotten hammered hard, and you see a big old dude come off the sidelines to pick him up and to encourage him, and it's Chase Young, their best, their highly touted pass rusher, their number 1 draft pick. Behind the curtain, Ted, behind the curtains. You got no shot when you step up. That was his fault. Nothing the offensive line can do when you step up like that. It's one thing if you're going to step up like that and take off, but when you step up in the pocket that far and don't run, you're going to get sacked.
Mm-hmm. You're going to get hit. And you'll get hit repeatedly, too.
All right, who else is getting in? All right. Here's what I'm gonna do. I got to get another bonus up if we're gonna do anything at all tonight. I have a 15 at 100, and we're gonna run a 33 Gaudy Fred Fitzsimmons at spot 1. And second place, just to be cute, is gonna be a 1950 Bowman football. And squares. Nice. You got the banks. Good get, Ted.
That is quite good, Ted.
Yeah, those set breaks are the heat, man. So I got bounties on them. I just need people to close them.
It's getting to be the 11 o'clock hour there, boys and girls.
Yeah, yeah. I do worry about, time. It seems to be dragging today.
That it is. Here's a shot of Mark Leiter pitching. Ball coming right out of his hand.
Mark or Al?
Mark.
I miss Al
Mark
Leiter.
Leiter. Mark Leiter Jr. Yeah. Al was a better pitcher. No question about that.
Hey, so far.
Oop. I really wish that got one with ball on bat and it's blurry. Oh, it makes me so mad.
Yeah.
Why
Apricot's
can't I?
tough.
Like, well, I'm also where I was sitting. I was sitting where I had to shoot through the net too,
Yeah.
which causes some problems. The only ways to get around that is number one, get up right up on the net, and two, shoot through it. As aim through it because if you aim all the way out, you won't see it. I can't do that from where I was. So
Let's see.
and they were being real stern about you staying in your spot.
Let's see. Just talking to Ted real quick. Go. Buddy of mine just posted a picture of the southern pole of Jupiter. I'm like, if not latte, why latte shaped? Because it kind of looks like a latte, They put designs in the foam. I do not, Brian. The 56 and the 55 bounty. There we go. Yeah, this one's like way off center. Like you wouldn't quite call that miscut, but it's close. I would not grade this card. It's just a fine raw card.
Do we have any 85 football?
Nope.
How about now?
Nope.
Hmm.
How about now?
I mean, if you're going to be that uncooperative about it, I'm just not going to ask you anymore.
Well, do me up. All right. Ted Halson was a big dip. Ted Halson, give me 3 square numbers, sir.
Oh, I got a good one, a PCA, dude. Oh, this one's good. Ted Halson making it sound like he's doing something interesting over there.
He did do something interesting. He closed 2 bounties as well.
He brought that 10K down to like 24.
Yeah, 25.75 is what it's at.
Yep. Yep.
It would take. It's going to take a lot of work to do, but
Yep.
we can
He closed the
try.
bounty on 55 and 56.
Yeah. Shithead for asking me. I was shutting down the night Tuesday. In a second. Carried over the north. Do I get a wheel spin for that? I don't know. And you're not a shithead for that. I just missed your question. Participation in finish. If you got a wheel spin, then I ran it right there on the spot. If you can point me to the video, or I'll go take a look at the video. I normally run those on the spot. Lucky enough to get the Phil Jackson car, which is getting graded, and Kareem Abdul. Oh, nice. Phil Jackson and Kareem.
He wants 3, 13, and 23.
All right. 3 is 55 Topps Baseball. Francis, if you'll get these down.
Yep.
55 Topps Baseball. 13. 23 doesn't exist. 56 Topps Baseball. Nice. It only goes up to 20, Ted. Let me put you a North briefcase in as well. Ted, I'm putting you in for North briefcase 3 because 23 is already taken. Yeah, a lot of times good raw cards go into those set breaks.
Yep.
And
I got your 55 or 56 in there.
they go because we just don't have time to
17 if it's
grade.
yep.
17.
17.
$15 break credits.
Gotcha. I'll take care of that as well. Gotcha. It's all in there.
Daniel Lynch put a bet on the Commanders in this game.
Oh, I bet he is salty.
Yeah, he said he did it in flight. I'm like, you sure about that?
You sure?
Like, I wanted to do this. I wanted to do this to him.
Just stop it. Just stop it.
You sure about that? You sure about that? That's why? You sure it wasn't because after the thing that happened to me, no one could look at me without dying laughing? You sure about that? You sure about that's not why?
Stop it. Get some help. Stop it. Get some help.
That's my favorite GIF ever.
Stop it. He's so insincere in that. It is just funny.
He's like, I am
Stop it.
paid to
Get some help.
Yeah. It's amazing how insincere he is that.
Let's run some of these bounties. All right, this is 56. Can you tell me how many Bradley Ulrich got?
Your mom?
Ah.
Hold on. I'm sending you something. This one's cool.
Let me hear you say nah.
All right, so Bradley Aldrich got
3.
3. Yes. We're talking about
56.
Yeah. You got
Ted
3.
Got 5.
Yeah. Okay, let me double check here. He got 3 of there and 1 of the 55s. Okay. Cuffman. And then Halson got he got 9 of the 55 and 3 of the 56.
All right. Got it.
Stop it. Get help. No, you're an asshole.
You're an asshole.
You asshole.
Here we go. Wow, DJ Moore. I had a buddy who we talked all week about whether he should start DJ Moore or not, and he did.
I hear it quacking.
Yep. That's them Ducks.
Emmer Ducks.
How to be mad about it? Yeah. DJ Moore, 52 fantasy points.
Yep, you're ahead in your fantasy league for that one if you've had DJ Moore.
Bradley Aldridge. All right, let's run the other one. 10 spotter.
So Aldridge with a briefcase.
Yeah. Let me figure out who else got into 55. I think Brad was the first one to get into 55. Yeah, Brad has 1, and you said Ted got 9? Yeah.
55.
Yeah.
So he got 9 of the 55, correct?
Yeah, and Brad got 1. Three, 6. Go.
You got any grapes?
And he waddled away. Waddle, waddle. What's up, Beck? And the duck go. Oh, there's a chef hat, but it's on Brad. 1 in 10 shot, and it's on freaking Brad. Here we go. The chef hat is on Ted. We can go now. You one spot hero. Briefcase 2 for Brad. These are South briefcases, so.
Whack. 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 Whack.
That Pinky Bradley Aldrich is there. Oh, here comes Chef.
Hey,
I'm pulling for the Chef hat
Ted.
Ted Holson. I don't care about the rest of them.
Purple Ted. Purple Ted.
Chef hat Holson. That's the one.
Yeah, he's moving like he had the chili. Yep, it's gonna be him.
He had some of Kevin's chili.
Yep.
Bradley Aldrich almost spoiled it. 3rd place. All right.
It was the whisk, yeah.
Yeah, he's got extra paddling with the whisk.
Yep. Yeah, but he's only got one, so it's like he's paddling to the right. So
Yeah. 7 left. And 6. 5 there. So 5 left. in the 15 at 150, and 7 left in the 15 at 100. I mean, we've been primarily doing set breaks. What do you mean if? We're all fools with money. Legacy football, the brand new Legacy football is good. Other than that, we're doing bounties on set breaks tonight. But 2 of them just got hit.
Yes, we need to remove the bounties for 56 and 55, I do believe.
Yep.
Or unless you want to run them again.
Well, I do want to run them again, but with
Okay,
new
well,
totals.
let's run them again.
Yep. I got you in 3 in the north and 23 in the south, Ted. You ended up with 2. Fooling. Fooling.
A little bit of Def Leppard there.
Yeah, Spellman. Yeah. What's your favorite Def Leppard song?
Oh my gosh. Rock of Ages.
Nice. Mine is Photograph.
That's my second.
Yeah, Photograph's great.
Yep. Did you see the Taylor Hawkins concert where they played Photograph and Rock of Ages and Miley Cyrus came out and did Photograph with them?
I did. It was amazing.
She is so good.
Yeah, I love Miley Cyrus.
I do too. She looked like an 80s hot mess and just was
She
just
is the 80s hot mess.
because she's very much that and just played the part was so good.
Better hot mess, her or Chelsea Green.
Oh, Laurel Van Ness. Laurel
Yeah.
Van Ness. Yeah. Hot mess Laurel Van Ness, 100% of the time.
Yeah. It's funny because her feud was the bunny, Allie.
Yep, her best friend, yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you think of the new Tony Storm character?
Love it. Love it.
I think it
it's
is
great.
absolutely brilliant.
Little vaudeville. I want them to go get the vaudevillains. If everybody didn't hate Simon Gotch, they would.
Oh yeah, but man, everybody loved Aiden English though.
Maybe just get him and let him be her valet.
But her being the coked out 40s starlet with the makeup smeared and everything. Oh, I love it's so good.
Yeah, they put sepia tones on her.
It is so good.
Yeah.
It really is. Like the attention to detail that she's putting into that is incredible. Like if you watch like her mascara was smeared on one side and the lipstick was smeared to the other and all that. And it was it's brilliant. Then there's one curl that doesn't curl just right. Just brilliant. I watched that match last night, giggling the whole time. Of course, then she and Sky Blue.
Yeah.
That was
2 of the best posteriors in the business.
Yep, and that was a very good work by the cameraman, if I do say so myself. Thank you very much for taking care of us, Mr. Cameraman.
Oh, Natalie Merchant. Yeah, I agree with that, Ted.
Natalie Merchant.
Low key crush. He said Natalie Merchant was his crush. Low key crush right there.
Natalie Merchant when Tiger Lily came out. Now that's one of my favorite records of all time, by the way. It's absolutely fantastic. I thought she was adorable. I loved Natalie Merchant. This was 1992, 93 when it came out.
I'll take Natalie Merchant over Natalie Imbruglia.
Oh, well,
not
maybe
looks,
not now.
But,
she was incredibly talented. But I still love Natalie Merchant. I think she's kind of got that. She's kind of like that gray hair, kind of like she's like really, really cute. Then came Sarah McLachlan.
Oh, and that's true. I know you really stand Sarah McLachlan.
Oh, good Lord.
She's amazingly talented, I'll say that.
That one killed me. When Building the Mystery came out in 97, that ruined me for life.
Can you give Beck Hudson $25 break credit?
I'll give Beck Hudson what I want to.
I know, and you want to give him $25 break credit.
I really want to give him $25 in break credit.
High and Dry was really good, but Def Leppard didn't have a bad album.
No, I don't think they did.
They still never had a bad album. They just changed. They went from a rock band to basically a power ballad band.
Yep.
And that's fine. They know what pays that mortgage.
Oh yeah, they had no qualms with doing stuff to pay the bills.
It was all about Bjork. I do not get down on Bjork's wavelength.
Bjork is weird.
Let me just say that
Uh,
I don't understand Iceland at all.
yeah, I mean she's uncommonly talented. Her stork dress was the weird one, and then she did the meat dress. Yeah. But she's uncommonly talented. She's got a really, really good musical sense. It's Oh So Quiet is really, really good. It's like 50s vaudeville, and then she has Human Behavior, which is very, very avant-garde. My armpits smell like meat.
Well,
Okay,
all right.
thanks, Spellman.
All right.
Yeah,
Like
we'll
beef
go with
jerky?
that.
Is it kippered? Are you
Beef.
smuggling some Jack Link's teriyaki in that son bitch?
Kippered beef.
What is kippered beef? Wait, I don't even know what it is. I just see it
I
on
don't know. Ask,
packaging.
ask Ted Halson.
Ted Halson, what is kippered beef? I just saw this and it made me giggle a lot.
And the
So
answer is
now,
yes, they did deserve it.
so now you're gonna see it.
I've already seen it.
Yeah, I know, but now they're gonna see it.
Yep. Yes, those kids
Sauteed.
deserved it. Every one of them.
Kippered means rotten.
Oh,
Oh, jerky don't taste rotten.
it's just dried. It it's
I'm
true.
basically existing on beef jerky nowadays. It's my go-to snack.
Well, hey, it gets you the protein you need and fills you up. PDQ.
I'll tell you what I have been doing though that's not great. Slices of cake from the Kroger deli. The single slice packs.
Dude, it's the best $2 you can spend.
Yeah, but I'll get one and I'll grab a fork and I'll walk by the refrigerator, I'll fork it. And I'll keep that same fork like in the sink. And through the course of the day, I'll eat that whole slice. Pickled and dried. That sounds legit. Swamp ass but drier. What are you forking? Cake. Cake. Yeah, cake.
Cake, cake, because it's cake.
Uh, I guess I can show you guys what I had for dinner. Was amazing tonight. Let me pull it up here. Like this was dinner. This is actually my wife's portion. I can't eat this much. The
Hey,
only time
well,
I'm showing what's
we
that?
got some work to do.
Cool, cool. I'll show this in a second.
Um,
All right,
Becknuts
Beck.
got in 73 Tops baseball, 54 Bowman football, 65 football, 56 baseball. Aren't all four of those 55, 56? Nope.
56 is.
Yeah, he did 50. See, he did. Let me get back on it. 55. Crap. Where'd it go?
I got it up.
Yep. He did 55 baseball, and the rest are not. Okay, but he got 5 spots in that 50.
So 9 left in the
56.
56. All right, pick 2 squares.
And then choose a couple others because you don't want those. I don't know.
Notice I do not have $500 wheel spins because all the break credit from there is in this. It's how I got extra break credit on the squares.
Yep. There's only 14 squares left. That'd be cool if we cleared all of those tonight. That'd be awesome.
We'd hit the ceiling if we did that.
10 and 19.
$10 and $19. 10 is $25.
Yes, sir.
19 is nice. That's one of the better squares. 1986 Fleer basketball.
Why would you want Fleer basketball, especially in '86?
I know, right?
Nobody
It's
wants
Fleer.
that
Yeah,
stuff.
it's not even tops.
Not even tops. It's basketball. Who? Nobody plays basketball in '86. There's no Kobe. There's no LeBron.
All
Nobody
right,
wants that mess.
two left in the Fred Fitzsimmons and two left in the 15 at 150. I'm gonna wreck it.
Meg Hudson, you should see that in your account by now.
Yeah, and not enough Hall of Famers. It's only like 12 Hall of Famers in there.
Yeah. It's like 150 card set, and like a tenth of them are Hall of Famers.
Yeah.
It's not 150, but it's a small set.
Yeah, it's not big.
Yes, sir.
This is what I made for dinner tonight, and it was phenomenal. Like you always hear people like, yeah, Brussels sprouts in the air fryer, but I've never tried it.
Mm-hmm.
I did it today. It was great.
Brussels sprouts in the air fryer are a game changer. I really need to get you with Becky and let her teach you how she, or tell you how she does it. It's phenomenal.
It's really simple. I just toss them in olive oil, salt, and pepper.
She'll do what she'll do. She'll take them and she'll like crush them. Like she'll like cut them in half and then crush them under a glass.
Yeah, I've
Toss
seen people do that.
olive oil, salt, pepper, Parmesan cheese, stuff like that, and then air fry it. And then she'll do like a balsamic glaze right at the end of it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
So this is you got the Brussels sprouts, and the rice in the middle is not rice. That is riced.
Is that orzo?
Chickpea.
Oh, okay, chickpea pasta. Okay.
Yeah, it's called rice. Like it's rice chickpea and with almond fins cooked in it. And then we have the chicken on the right hand side. That's a balsamic vinegar and cherry deglazed pan reduction.
Way to do it.
Yeah, with some chives on it.
Yep, that's the way to do that.
It was really freaking good. I was proud of this, and I almost sent Chef a picture. I was really proud of that. I'm gonna quit Vintage Breaks and go to work as a sous chef for Ted.
Dude, you would not last a week.
Not as a sous chef. It's very physical.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying it has nothing to do with your aptitude or anything like that. Don't get me wrong, but
It's physical demands.
it's it's brutal work.
Yeah, I know.
I used to do it a long time ago.
Aren't you just pretty much just chopping vegetables all day?
It's work, man. It's
Yeah.
work.
Like Will Blanks was a where?
Oh, he was at the place over in Alpharetta.
Yeah, but he wasn't a sous chef. He was a prep chef.
He was a prep cook. Yeah.
Yeah, prep cook. So
Yeah.
he would come in and start the soup bases.
Yeah.
Cut the vegetables.
Don't let any prep cook tell you they're sous chef anything.
No. You're preparing. You're getting the ingredients for the chef to work with.
You are low man on the totem pole being prep cook there, sir.
Yes. I mean, everybody's got to start somewhere, and everybody's got to do something. But it was what let him decide he did not want to be a chef.
Yep. Mine was I had really bad chefs.
Yeah, I don't think I could have stood up to the rigor of, like, I enjoy cooking. I would not enjoy cooking if I did it professionally.
Yeah, and I'm the same way. I love to cook. I really, really do. But I couldn't do the 16-hour days that they do, and love myself,
Yeah,
be able to take care of myself the way I need to. So
yeah,
I respect them. I love them for it, man. I think it's great what they do. I can't do it.
yeah. Back in the day, my brother and I used to enter barbecue competitions, and we did okay, but I didn't enjoy it
Yeah,
because I
that's
started.
different.
What's that?
That's different.
It is different, but I didn't enjoy it for a different reason. Because you're not cooking good meat for the sake of cooking good meat. You're cooking to try to game the judges. You learn the individual judges and you cook to for them. And you cook more for appearance than you do taste, and I hate that.
Yeah, I can see that.
Check some tracking here. Yeah, DJ Moore had some he went off today.
Yeah, he did what they call work today.
Yeah. Good day at the office.
I'm sure there's been an uptick in the butt kiss today.
But he did pass away, so
He did pass away. He was one of the all-time greats. He was the best linebacker of all time up until Lawrence Taylor, and still, some people may still think he is the best linebacker of all time, and I am not going to deny that.
I don't know why when I read it I thought Mike Ditka. But I guess those two are linked, you know.
They played the same team at the same time. Yeah,
Similar names. Dick Butkus, Mike
Mike
Ditka.
Ditka, Dick Buttkiss, Ditka Buttkiss, Ditka Buttkiss, Ditka Buttkiss.
It's got to be the most unfortunate name ever, though, right? Dick Butkiss. But are you going to tell him
Uh,
that?
God, there was a kid that played football this year. I can't think of his name, and it was just bad.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name.
Yeah, I don't think people really gave him shit. Definitely when he came into his own. Look at
No,
those hands.
yeah,
Look
he
how
had
big those hands are.
he had he had hams for hands.
God, that's a big old hand.
Uh,
It's a meat hook right there.
uh, uh.
Smart sell worse than Sal. They probably do.
uh.
Ted Halson, another square. Let me get Dick. Let me get this dick pic out of your way.
Random dick pic.
Well, it's not a random one. Oh, let me take a look at the numbers on that. Like we're close. We're close. We're close.
Oh, that's a good question. Did I get that?
11 for Ted. Briefcase. There we go, Ted.
It's a good photo. I like that. That's very clear.
All right. Buy two get one free from here on out on the so in other words, we're gonna take your purchase, add in half of your purchase, and apply it to the ceiling bonus in an effort to get the ceiling bonus close.
That's what we like to call in the business: buy two get one free.
Yes. Let's go start right now. Right now.
So you spend 500, you get 250 free.
Yes, you get $750 if you spend 500.
So you spend 1,000, you get 500 free. You spend 5,000, you get an angry handsy from Gilmore.
I will personally come there and jack you off. That's the deal. Sorry, I don't make
That's,
the rules.
that's worth 2,500 right there.
And the you can't you're also legally contractually bound to accept the handy. You can't be like, no, that's okay. That's okay. No, you have to accept the handy. The 100, the 10 at 500. They didn't tell me about that. If it was supposed to carry over, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There was 5 in it, and we have put 3 more in it. Oh yeah, that's close too. All right. With that Minoso, all right, I'm going to extend that. All right, that one's back live.
It's all the way live.
All the way live. That's
That's
sick,
hitting.
Brian.
That's hitting 90s hip hop there, all the way live.
There are only 2 entries left in that 10 at 500.
Ted Halson got back in and did one at 1957 Tops basketball.
Yeah, so we combined and gave him a square on that. That's what that briefcase square was.
Gotcha.
So he did take a 57. So that brings a 57 bounty. Oh, it also takes down one in the 150. One left, and in the 200, one left in the 15 at 100. So only one left in each of those. Yes, you're in that, Beck. In this show, Todd Malinowski, Beck Hudson, Tim, and Ted Halson got in that. 500. Do I get 2? No, if you spend 500, you get 1 in the 500, and you get 250 in the ceiling bonus, or you get 750 in the ceiling bonus. Yeah, I looked at the numbers, and that's what I can do because I know what Leighton has in mind when he's assigning those.
Look at the numbers.
I ran the numbers, and the numbers tell me that I'm a dipshit.
Oh, you didn't need numbers for that, man. All you need is me.
Yeah, but I would rather do it with science rather than
I'd,
opinion.
I'd rather have the scientific empirical evidence to prove that I'm a dipshit versus just having you tell me that.
Yeah. And by the way, if you get in, anything that goes over on the 150 doesn't get wasted. We're going to turn on 150 breaksy, but it's not going to count for that last 150 spot. So if you do 500, you'll get 1 spot in the 150 and 2 breaksy. Speak English, Doc. We ain't scientists.
Wait, what?
That's Beck.
You spend 500, you get 250 extra.
And if you spend 5,000, I will drive out and give you an unenthusiastic handy.
I don't know for that amount of money. Yeah, I would want a little bit of enthusiasm in that, you know.
Oh, I'm not going to be into it.
so you're gonna dead fish him.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's not very nice of you.
Also, next 500 gets a VB South briefcase as well. Oh, that got taken. Larry Herbino.
Well, hello, Larry Herbino. How are you?
Next 500 also gets a VB South briefcase. I'm trying to hit that. All right, let me put your
Wasn't expecting that. I hadn't heard it from him all night, and all of a sudden he just pops in here like
Yep.
like he's Elton John trying to make a scene here.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of rounding you up there.
He got 73 Tops baseball. He got a bunch of them. Got half the damn set,
Yep, that's what he does.
which I think is hilarious. I love stuff like that.
I think Ted Halson might have got back in too.
Well, I'm not seeing it yet, but that doesn't mean he didn't.
Oh no, the bonus system was just slow to compile.
Oh, okay, got you.
All right, guys, that did a lot to the ceiling.
Yeah, we should be under 1,500 now.
Oh yeah, we're well under it.
Well, good. I'm glad I can do math.
Yeah. Plus the bonuses. 1180. Larry, that's what the VB South briefcase was for. 2 squares, Larry.
Should put us down to 10 squares too.
Yep.
Check the ball. Good boy.
Nine and 16. 9 is 1950 Bowman football. 16 is
Nice.
$15. Yeah, 50 Bowman football is a great set.
That's for Herbino.
Yep. Herbert now.
So we got 15 and 50 Bowman.
Yep. And that closed out the 15 at 150. Let me get these names.
That 50 Bowman is Bowman baseball, right? It's not Bowman football.
I think it's football.
Oh, it is Bowman football. Yep, never mind.
Yeah.
Haha, JK.
Herbie Hancock. I might cry as I'm delivering the handy.
I love me some Herbie Hancock.
You would.
He's good, man.
He is good.
Kid Me Headhunter was a fantastic album. Rocket changed music. It changed videos. Cantaloupe Island. Spellman, I want you to look at me in the eyes when I say this. I want you to be look at me right here. Put your face right here. Look right here.
Come here.
Come here. Look at me.
Come here.
I love Herbie Hancock.
I'm
He's
talking
a
about
fantastic musician.
I'm talking about getting fat hand jobs, so you know.
He's talking about milking the main vein, if you know what I'm talking about. What kind of miscreants do we have here, man? I don't know. I'm kind of worried about our constituency here, sir. I don't know how I should feel about these guys anymore. Kind of weird. Like a Constable Todd Malinowski up there.
Yeah.
He's fallen back way too much. Kind of conspicuous there, Constable.
Go.
Who's Dr. Larry going to win? Dr. Larry's going to win.
Yeah, he is. Let me get you this list over. I got zombie
What
in my head and I'm not hating it.
list for what?
This bonus.
What bonus was that?
That was the 150.
Oh, okay, got you.
So a wheel spin to Ted Halson and breaks a game to Ted Halson and a wheel spin to Beck Hudson.
Got you.
So here we go.
Once you do those, I'll put them in. Ouch.
I like it a lot. Yeah, dude, dippage is really good right now. We're putting up Breaksy now because I don't have another 150 to do, so we're doing Breaksy.
Did you do his wheel spin?
Doing it right
Beck
now.
Hudson's? Yep.
Yeah. I'm letting it load. Racetrack. I love Racetrack.
Love me some racetrack. Great pizza.
$15 for Beck Hudson
Beck Hudson getting 15 more in your face.
and Ted.
And then you're doing a yacht break C for yachts for Ted. And I'll get these spots in here.
Here we go, Ted. I like him twos, Ted. That was a 15 at 150. Two. Deuces.
Basics for basketball goes to Herbino.
Give Ted $10.
I will give Ted $10.
Here we go.
All right. I did do 55 tops and 50 Bowman.
The 15 at 100 I have to run next. Ted Halson with 8 right off the bat.
That goes to Beck Hudson. And then 50 Bowman football goes to Ted Halson.
Beck. Larry closed it. 8. All right, so Ted Halson got one more.
Think you got those in there for you, gentlemen?
No, we're not doing $500 wheel spins today. All the break credit from $500 wheel spins has been put in the squares.
Get squares.
You know, it's hip to be square.
Thank you, Huey Lewis.
Top 2. We're looking for top 2 here.
Quack. Them ducks are loud today, man.
They are loud. They be quacking.
They be quacking. I think I just went John Anderson there.
Somebody bought that Zach Nito.
Well, it's $30. It's not a bad price.
No, Ted Halson's gonna win. Draft Zach Nito. Yeah. Ted and Beck. Ted's first, Beck is second. The Fred Fitzsimmons goes to Ted and a 1950 Bowman to Beck Hudson.
50 Bowman goes to Beck Hudson. 50 Bowman goes to Beck Hudson.
All right, now those are gone. And I got Breaksy up. And that's what we're working with. Show me what you're working with.
Shake your thing. That's really good. That's a really good pose of Tonkin there.
Chef Ted was showing something off too. It's a nice looking autograph football of Dick Butkus.
There you go.
Nice.
Has a little bit more meaning today.
What is a chode, Beck Hudson? Like, what actually is a chode?
At one point in time, if I remember right, the chode and the taint were used as synonyms.
M&M's?
Mmm. If I am wrong about that, please do not correct me because it's funnier that way.
That's Francis, not Charles, and I believe he already did.
What I
It's on
did?
his list to do. Enter the 86 Fleer for Larry Hermano.
I did that already.
Make sure it's the right SKU. Because the 86 Fleer can get confusing in our system because there are a ton of them.
All right, let me All right, I'm looking at Fleer basketball set break number 83. Oh, it didn't. I see what happened. What happened is I misspelled your name and it didn't register. That's what happened. There you go, Larry. Try that one now. Sorry about that. I spelled your name Herib, Herib, which is wrong. Well, yes, I will share that one with you, Beck Hudson.
It's good to know. Good to know. It's good to know these things. Part of being well educated.
We are here to well educate, sir.
Yeah, this is not something that needs education.
Oh, Linda Cohn.
We
That's not Linda
don't
Cohn.
need no. Huh?
I thought that was Linda Cohn. That's not Linda Cohn. That's some girl that looks just like Linda Cohn. John Bucci-Ross.
Education. Somebody bought that Zach Nito I just put up just to show, just to demo. It's funny.
There's a picture of your pitcher Tonkin there.
Tonka truck?
Yep. He's got a really weird delivery, and it was fun to shoot.
Yeah.
Because he looks funky.
It's kind of a little herky jerky motion. A little bit.
He reminds me a lot of Rick Sutcliffe in his motion. Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking. Because Rick Sutcliffe had that very herky jerky type of motion too. Got a good picture of him with his fastball here. Real good picture of his grip.
Did a thing. I think it's accurate. I see Larry Hermano's spot in it.
What are we complaining about?
The 500.
Oh, okay. We'll make sure it wasn't me.
No, not this time. Should have 3, dude.
Yeah, he should.
Yeah. Ted
Gilmore
Halson.
can't count to 3.
Jason Pierre-Paul can on one hand.
Yeah, but that's all he can count to on one hand.
Yeah. Let me double check. 2 spots. All right, that means it's closed, Larry.
He counts to 3 and stutters.
All right, here we go. This is the 500. Ted, you do have. Ted, I see you with 2. I don't think it combined the other one.
Shouldn't he have the third one?
I mean, I didn't combine. So Ted,
Okay.
I'll make that up to you somehow. I'll figure out a way to make it up to you. 1, 4, total of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beck Hudson, Ted Halson, Bill Z, Mike Peterson, Larry Herbino, Todd Malinowski, and the North will set these cards up. Yeah, I just forgot that bonus, Ted. Because at the time, I didn't even know that bonus exists. So we'll figure it out and I'll make it up to you. You got the second best card in there still. I'll make it up to you. Don't worry, Ted. I'll always take care of you. I'll take care of you there. There's no difference. All right, let me put your bonus in the ceiling. Ooh, guys, we were really close in that ceiling. Because Ted Halson's about to get 300 bonus. Guys, this ceiling is very close. Here we go. There we go. All right. So Ted, pick 2 squares. 2 squares. I'm trying to get it all on the screen there. Tough. Yeah, Ted, that bonus, I didn't even know about it when we did that. So that's why I didn't. But I will figure out a way to make it up to you. Please note that when we do that, it's normally in your favor. He don't know. We don't know. They didn't share that with me. So we don't know, but they'll run through it in the north.
I am very sorry I was not given privy to that information, guys. You,
$15 and $25. So that's $40 for Ted. Ted,
yep.
we're also going to play some Breaksy. You got 4 games of Breaksy coming right up. Ones and fours, Ted, if you want to do that. 57. Oh, Ted closed the 57 bounty too. So that's going to be 1 Beck and 4 chefs. Yeah. Yeah.
Something like that.
Let's see. 200. That ceiling bonus is virtually assured of closing now. Somebody still has to close it, but it's going to close. Do I get a break C? That's a Francis. That's not Charles. That's not Charlie G. Break C for you get 2 break C rolls because one came in the 150 and the other 2 go into break C. So you'll get 2 break C.
Did I miss something?
No, you did not.
I heard my name.
Yeah, Larry thought you were Charles.
How dare you?
How dare you?
I'm gonna take break credit away from you. I'm gonna give it to some random fucker now.
Some random fucker. I'm gonna make an account on the in the back end called Random Fucker.
This goes to a random fucker account.
Oh,
Anytime somebody that's great. So what you do is like at the end of at the end of like a quarter or something like that, you random off whoever gets to the random fucker account and they get the money in it.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna start putting like Random Fucker in all bonuses. When the new website comes up, I am totally registering Random Fucker.
Yep, random fucker is gonna be in there. And yeah, and it's going to be siphoned directly from Larry Herbino's account.
Right?
Called me Charles. Oh, to kick you into pills.
In the pills.
Into pills.
Francis.
Yo,
He's asking Larry in the chat. Pick you some numbers, Chef. This is on you. After we do your 4, we're gonna do 2 for Larry Herbino. A ceiling bonus, 280 inches left. That's squares. We opened them. It was $40 break credit. So you got those 4s and those 1s. That would be good. We did the squares, yes.
yep. Yeah, we did the squares 5 and 20. That was where you got the $40 in break credit that you have now. I'm pretty.
Oh,
I mean, and once Yahtzee is moved, we can show you the squares.
yep, yep. Do 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 do. That's now my back door. Just sold another Royce Lewis flawless.
Well, you making some money.
I'll sell them, man. 1144. Here we go. 1144. Roll again. Boom. 50 and set break credit. This is game 2. Look at these 4s, Ted.
That's what I would go with.
Ted's best at this. $444. $10 break credit. Francis, if you'll track the break credit.
He said he's got 50 in set break, and then he's got 10 in break credit, correct?
Yeah. Don't worry about the set break. I'm tracking that.
That's what I was getting at, sir. Thank you very much.
Yep. Later, Spellman. All
Later,
right, we got
Spellman.
those 3 2s, Ted. $222. Another $10 for you, Ted. Roll 4. Fourth. Oh, look at this. 5, 4. Ted, look at this. This is a natural straight. Good job, Ted.
So that's what he's got $200 in set break credit now.
150.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, 150. I can't do math.
And $20 break credit. All right, Larry Herbino.
Break out another break credit.
6543. Look at there, Larry Herbino. That's a hundo. We're killing it. 65432. There we go. 333. Larry, is this what you want to do? All right, $10 for Larry.
$10 for Larry Herbino.
Yep. All right, guys, 280 entries left. To
That means
close the ceiling, you need to do at least let's see, 175 times. To close it, you need to do at least 185. No, actually, you need 190. Yeah, 190 to 190 will close the ceiling. I got one right. For one what, Beck? Break seat? No, either you got in the 150 or you got in break seat. That was an either or break. In case you guys hadn't noticed, break seat is what I run when I run out of other balances. It's $100 in spots on the site. So you would just tell me what you want and I'll add it. Plus my 400. All right, Ted, we'll combine that for you and run you another break seat. Here we go, Ted. One more. Uh, 543 or the fives, Ted. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 1, 5, 0. Somebody call the po.
I love that song. It's a bad song, I know, but I love it.
It is. It's terrible, but I got a little soft spot for Dierks Bentley.
I love Dirk Bentley. Man, there is not anything he's done that I haven't liked.
My favorite thing is his Hot Country Nights thing.
That's so good. It is so good.
4, 3.
I've tried very hard not to like that, and I can't do it.
All right, $10 for Ted.
Olsen?
Yeah.
I can do that.
No, E. Ruxman.
Okay. I'll fix that too.
Just put it in some fucker's account.
Random fucker account. Got it.
Yeah, random fuckers account.
$10 more in random fucker account. 10 less out of Larry Herbino. Got it.
Yeah.
God, I wish that photo was clear. That one looks good. Oh, God, I wish I was a better photographer.
Can you do
What am I doing?
256, which is 125, and take? Yes, I can do that. Give him two 1956s. No, I can't count the 25 towards the ceiling. Because I've already told people what the math is. Give him 256.
That would be Chef Ted.
Larry Herbino.
256 tops.
Yep.
Complete set break right there. And that's two of them to Herbino.
Yep. 190 gets its close, boys. 190 closes that ceiling.
Okay, you should see that in there, Larry.
We are not. There's 280 left in the ceiling. 190 gets it closed.
Ted Olson just got in.
You got in again?
Oh, never mind. That's 11:54. Holy crap! Am I that far behind?
Holy crap!
Oh, holy crap! What am I doing?
Oh, strong bad.
I didn't realize I hadn't updated that. I just kept doing what you told me to do. I didn't realize. All right. Well,
You don't want any of this, Dewey. You don't want any of this, Dewey. This is bad for you. Get out of here. Tim Meadows. Well, I think I do want it. It looks pretty awesome. I kind of think I want to try it. Wall card.
it's a good photo. I like that.
Close it. Ted said he closed it. Let's see.
I don't believe him.
He did close it. He closed it
I don't believe him.
natty. He closed
I don't
it.
believe him.
Nah, I do.
Oh,
I do.
he did all natural.
He did it all natural. All right, Ted, here we go.
So that means he wasn't wearing any clothes when he did that. That's impressive.
Ted, pick two squares. Remember I
But
said I owed you for leaving you off the 500? Two squares. The ceiling bonus has closed. And to quote Robbie Williams, the ego has landed.
Did he actually say that, or was that just the name of his album? I know it was out. That's what I was gonna say.
album name.
Yeah. I don't remember him ever saying that in the whole freaking album.
Nope. 1 in 15. $15.
Yep.
$25.
$40 going to Jeff Ted.
Yeah, let's play some breaksy, Ted. I like those sixes.
That's a great photo there, Francis. Why, thank you. Well, you're welcome.
Why, it's fantastic.
I got one of Ozzy Albies popping one up, and everybody's looking up.
Nice.
So, the catcher and Austin Riley in the on deck circle and all that.
Six, six. 666. So that's $10. Let's roll again.
$10 for Chef Ted. Got it.
542. That's still disconnected. 54. Might as well 5421 is a possible large draw, or you can play safe, and that's actually a really long shot mathematically. Or you can keep the 2 4s and try for more 4s.
God, I got Robbie Williams on the brain now, man. That's an earworm. Millennium.
He's all right. I never really got it. Like,
I mean, that's the only song I really liked was that one.
4411 or try for more 4s. Why are eBay shipping labels way more expensive than PayPal? I didn't realize this.
Isn't PayPal an eBay company?
No, they haven't been for almost a decade.
Fine.
Boom. 5-0. Got exactly in true Ted fashion, he gets exactly what he needs. All right, let's roll the ceiling. Here we go, Ted, and everybody else. Roll a 4. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. The all important 4th roll. Chef Ted Halson. And he figures he did the heavy work at the end there. So Ted Halson is going to get that beautiful 33 Gaudy Carl Hubble PSA 3. That's like a $300 card. That's a good card. There we go with the Carl Hubble. Let's check bounties. So we have the Topps basketball bounty that closed. Who bought the first spot in that? Here, I can check here.
That is information that I do not have, sir.
Yeah, I got an easy way to look. What you do is you just look through the. Oh, you talk Peter Thiel? Yeah, Peter Thiel's a PayPal founder and resident douche. Then again, I think all rich people are a bit of a douche. You know.
You're a douche.
I did a little bit. No, it's all Ted Halson. Ted Halson briefcase. He did it all himself. So it'll be a North briefcase, Ted Halson. So Ted, I have you down for 3. 23's taken. What other one would you like? Beck, I will give you a South briefcase. You get briefcases by participating, by doing the things in the bounties. We don't run 20 at 50s here. And the reason we don't do it is because I want to throw the math off. I want to keep you guessing on some things. I want to be a little mysterious.
Translation: